Hi guys. I don't know why my video wasn't playing for you guys. I was having some technical difficulties. But it's Anastasia here with Notary to Notary. We decided to pop up here and go live to dish out some more encouragement. We know it's a lot of people that are looking to start their notary business, or maybe have heard about Notary to Notary or becoming a notary signing agent, and they hear all the greatness that you can make $1,000 a week, you can be successful, and they get into the business and they say, wait, it's not working. Or they hear everything and they say that can't be possible, it's fluff. So today we have a wonderful, one of my favorite all-time students who wanted to come in and share her great success story with you guys and give you some encouragement as well that you too can go far. You can make it. Putting in the effort and the hard work, it really does pay off. It is not in vain. So I have the pleasure of introducing my boo. Tia is going to come in and talk to you guys with me, and we're going to hang out for a little while. Let's bring her in. I can't hear you. Hi, Ella. Hi, Jessica. Hi, BV. Hi, you guys. Thank you for being up here with us and everybody else that's here. I need to be able to hear you. Say something. I could hear you just a second ago. Cynthia! I'm putting you down, Cynthia. I'm holding you to next Wednesday. I heard a little bit of you. I couldn't, but it went back out. Hi, Adrian.
Testing the speaker.
I heard that. What you listening to, Tia? I can't hear you. We gonna work on Tia technical difficulties. We're gonna work on her technical difficulties. But we're here today, guys, to talk about. Are you saying something?
Annie, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, awesome. I am not a techie person.
You know you my boo calling me Annie on this live.
My bad, Anastasia. Let me put my mommy voice on. Anastasia. Hi everyone. I am so excited to share my story. So I hope you get inspired by what I say and be encouraged.
So introduce yourself to everyone for me.
Okay, so I am Tia Drakeford. I am from the state of New Jersey. Jersey does have a bad rap, but not everybody in Jersey is bad. But I born and raised in New Jersey. My original background of employment many 20 plus years ago is hotel restaurant management. And that is what I did for about 20 years or so. And I am a single mom to a beautiful 25-year-old daughter who is a budding entrepreneur herself. And yeah.
So many moons ago, you were in an entirely different space, a whole entire different realm than being a notary.
Yes.
How did you hear about how did you hear about notaries? Or did you already know what they did? And did you have they can't make that much stigma in your mind? Or how did that come about?
Never really thought about it. Knew of notaries for different things, like when I come from a single mom. So like when me and my cousin would go on trips and, you had to have two people sign. She would get my cousin's mom to sign my document and then she would sign my cousin's document as two adults. So I knew about notary. I didn't know all of it, what it was entailed. Pull up 3 years ago, I started in the insurance industry. So that's a whole nother
Different
story realm of learning. I did my first online class learning insurance, and trust and believe, I did a lot of failure before I even got to a passing grade to get licensed. Horror story, I didn't think I was ever going to make it, but I did, thank God. And then
We're going to take that word out of your vocabulary.
What word was that?
Ever going to make it, those words.
Oh, no, trust me. I took that test 7 times before I passed it.
But you passed.
But I did.
You didn't give up.
I didn't give up. No, I did not give up. I had my daughter. I had my agent who was hiring me in my corner. I had a good friend of mine from church in my corner that was like, you could do this. But it was tough because I had been out of school for 20 plus years. So jumping into learning something and then learning it not in a classroom, on a computer by yourself, it's completely not in my realm of learning at all. So we would have people come in to the office who had like total vehicles and they needed to get the POAs notarized.
Mm-hmm.
My agent was the only notary in the office, but he was never there. So what we did, me and the one of the other guys that worked there, we were like, we should just get our notary stamp just so when people come in, we could do this and we don't have to wait for him and we don't lose, the transaction. Not even thinking about like what he charged, because he didn't charge any of the clients that came. So it wasn't even about the money at that point. It was just doing it to be able to service the customers that come in. So that was in 2019. I submitted for my commission, got my commission in 2020, right before the pandemic lockdown. So that was pretty interesting because then after that, nobody was coming to offices. We weren't even in the office. So there was no need for nobody. So didn't do much with it then. The beginning of 2021, I was like, I saw this guy post on Facebook. I won't name his company. And I was like, oh, learn how to do more with your, okay. So he had a free, introductory to his course. And I listened. Even he was very monotone voice. No excitement, no feeling, just high. But I signed up for the course anyway because I really wanted to do
it. He reeled you in somehow.
Because I wanted to learn more. So I was like, okay. But then a girlfriend of mine in from a networking group, well, actually more like a sisterhood, posted like in that week that she, had started her notary business, and she posted a business card and she posted her printer and Vanessa's books and the other book that she had. And I was like, oh, I need to pick your brain after church. So we ended up having a conversation, and then I found Vanessa on YouTube and I said, that's my tribe. I called them. I got my money back because it was less than a week. They had 30-day guarantee. Never even opened the course. Hadn't even started. And got my money back and signed up with Vanessa. So that is kind of how I got to Notary to Notary. I saw her on YouTube and I was like, I like her energy. I liked her realness. Saw a couple other people on YouTube. Wasn't too.
They weren't Vanessa.
They weren't for me. And then I looked at the course options and price range, and I was like, okay, you want like $1,000, but every time you add something, I'm gonna have to pay you more money. Vanessa only wants 6, and she keeps giving content away.
She does give those gems.
She's got energy. She's younger than me, but she's got energy. I like her. And have been in love. Started with the coaching. Before I actually started the courses, started with the coaching a little bit, then got into the courses, and a year later, here I am.
So what was the first course that you decided to take with Notary to Notary?
I had to break it down. I couldn't do the bundle right away. So I did the first two courses.
Notary Signing Agent
training. The signing agents training. Yeah, because I did them in pieces. E-Notary, I hadn't really heard of it at that point in the beginning. So it was just, really kind of getting into learning what the documents are. And trust me, I printed out every document.
So you took the PDFs and you turned the PDFs into your study guide, study material.
Yes.
Great idea.
And I still have them somewhere. But yeah, so I would just tap in and watch. I'd be at work watching Vanessa's videos because my agent was really never there. I was mostly in the office by myself. So
when you took the courses, did you take the course and did you go straight through the course? Tell our viewers how you went about doing the course. Being that our course are online self-paced modules, people
so at that point
don't understand. Some people don't understand what self-paced modules are. So how did you go about completing the course?
So I did it in pieces because I was working full time, and then was also, still kind of learning what I was doing in the insurance world. So I took it in pieces. I did it like whenever I would have a spare moment. Like I'd say, hey, I'll do like a couple hours here, a couple hours there.
When you say you were working, you were still working full time?
I was still working full time. So I was working a 9 to 5, 5 days a week, some Saturdays, and, involved in my church. And, so I would get it in like in the evening after work.
And about how long did it take for you to finish the course?
It took me a couple of weeks. It took me about maybe 2-3 weeks to finish.
And when you finally got to the end and you knew that there were steps that you needed to take in order to get your name out there, in order to sign up with signing services, in the beginning, did you initially do all of the steps or did you pick through any of the steps?
I picked through.
How did it work out for you?
Again, trying to balance a full-time job. I had limitations because I was getting off at 5 and a lot of, being new, they want you to have a certain level of experience. So they want you to have some signings under your belt. So what I initially kind of did was I kind of put in like a charge to say in the Facebook group to do mock run-throughs of the products, which Angel gave me that idea. And Vanessa also gave me that idea to
say
do
that again in the Facebook group.
In the Notary to Notary Facebook group.
Our Notaries to Notary Facebook group. For those who don't know, we do have a Facebook group, Notaries to Notary, and that is for all of our students. It is students nationwide, all across the country. It's a notary community where you can go ask questions. You can find notaries in your area. Sometimes they have different documents up there that they ask, it says this verbiage here. Can someone help me figure it out? It's an entire community where you can have so many extra resources. And that is an extra benefit that you will get from becoming a student with Notary to Notary. But go ahead. In the Notary group, you posted a question.
Yeah, I did I said, who needs to do who wants to do mock run-throughs? Like, where are you? Like, where, who wants to da. And, I got some people that were like, oh, I'm in VA, I'm here and there. I said, okay, so listen, this is what we're going to do to kind of make it a little bit easier. Everybody in your area, try to hook up, link up, form a little
group. Did you end up doing the mock sessions?
We got together for a mock session that actually turned more into a question and answer session.
Did it help? Did it work out?
It did. It really did.
You were able to build a community, and you were able to find notaries close to you to help you gain traction, learn the industry around you? You were able to networking.
Yeah, it was about 5 of us that got together on a Saturday afternoon, and we only planned for like a couple of hours. We ended up being at Panera Bread for like till like 7:30 at night. We got there like 12.
Awesome.
And we were just talking, giving each other's different experiences because we were all new. So it was basically, look, how are we getting started? Like, what are you doing? What did you tell them? So, sometimes you have to push a little information, cushion yourself a little bit. Like when I would sign up with some of the companies, they say, oh, well, how many signings did you do? I'd say like 10. Because we also, we did our mark throughs. We ran through the documents. So,
So you guys stayed in contact with each other and did.
Yes, we actually still are in contact. Yeah, we're still in contact with each other.
That's good because that's what the group is for. The group is there for our students to be able to connect and reach out to one another and come together with people in your area to be able to. You're not competing. You're not competing, and you don't have to compete. Everyone can work together and try to build each other up. So let's get back to it. It's 2021.
Mm-hmm.
You are still working your full-time job.
Still working my full-time job.
You have finished the courses. And business did or did not start taking off?
It could have taken off better, but I had some other issues personally that I had to more or less back myself up. There were some, like, for a while I didn't have a car. So you can't do signings without a car, especially in New Jersey. New York, you could get away with it. In Manhattan, because you can take the bus and the train, and you can get around.
When did it start turning for you?
Yeah. So I transitioned from one insurance office to another one, and then I was looking at it. I kept looking at my phone, and I'm getting these pings for jobs while I'm at work.
So you started getting notification from signing services.
I started getting a notification.
How long after you started signing up with the signing services did you start getting?
Maybe about a month.
Okay.
And like I said, I was working full time, so I wasn't able to take like a 10 o'clock or like an 11 o'clock or because I was at work.
Did you do what we told you to do and start with 100 or more signing services?
Initially, when I first started, it was 50 in the coaching session. So I had started out
with all 50.
I hadn't started out with all 50, but I did do like maybe half at that point.
So you kind of got notifications and you kind of didn't.
Yeah, because like I was.
This is a good learning point.
Mm-hmm.
So we do still have the list. We offer one-on-one coaching, is what Tia is talking about. She started as a coaching student also. So in the coaching program, we do give you a list of signing services and title companies that you can register with. We also tell you in the course, the Notary Signing Agent course, one of the most important steps that you should take is you sign up with at least 100 signing services or more. What Tia is letting us know is that she started with 25 and she got notifications. She got some of the notifications, but it didn't really start taking off. So that's a great example that when you don't follow the steps, when you do not take the time and put in the work, you might see results, but you're not really going to see the results that we have shown and proven that are there to work. They're there to help you. They're there to advance you and get you on the right track. That's a great example of when you don't give your all to what it is that you're trying to do, you will not see the results that you need. Okay, continue.
Okay. So like I started getting notifications and they're like all when I'm at work. And I'm like, I started plotting and talking. And I said, I don't know how much longer I can do this. Now, I technically did not punch a clock. I walked into an office and worked out at my starting time. No clock to punch. But I said, how much longer can I sit at somebody else's desk while my phone is offering me money? So I had set a deadline that August 31st of 2022 would be my last day that I work for anyone other than myself. Fast forward to the end of December, I get COVID at a wedding. I'm out for a couple of weeks because it's cold. Everybody got COVID at the same time. So everybody was positive. And getting a test in New Jersey was like finding $1 million or a dollar bill in the grass. So I go back to work after COVID. I work 2 days and they say to me, I don't think this is working out. And I just sat there. And they're like, we're going to let you go. I sat there. They go, do you have any questions? No. Because at that moment, that day, I had sat at my desk and I said to myself, how much longer can I sit here?
The universe told you couldn't sit there any longer. And so let's get to what you did to get you to the point to where you're now consistently only working as a notary signing agent, and it's actually paying off for you. It's actually working. The steps that you took to get you to, I can do this for myself, by myself, and I can show that you can not only maintain but sustain as well.
I took that list of 100 that Vanessa gave us. I printed it out. I put it on poster size paper so that I could read it, because it's very small print when you print it on regular paper. I blew it up on, I think it's 11 by 17. And I took those sheets and I went company by company by company by company, created an Excel spreadsheet, all their information. I put that I'm going to contact them 7 times to get work. And I emailed or called. I got on their website. If they say this is the way to contact us, I put it in, contact. By the end of January, now I lost my job on January 18th. By the end of January, I got like 4 signings. And I was like, okay, it's early. I know I'm kind of in a low period. There's a lot of things going on in the world. I'm cool. But I knew at the moment that they said those words, I would be okay. Because I had not been determined to stay there. My focus was not to stay there. My focus was to pull back enough that I can focus on my own. So I was taking every signing that I could take. I was negotiating prices to see, listen, if it was a $40 and it was maybe a high traffic area and I knew I was going to be in traffic, I'm going to tell you I want more. And if I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. But I'm also known that I'm not selling myself short on an hour drive for $30. So I was on the computer every day. My daughter works from home. I'm working from home. We're both trying to battle phone calls at the same space at the same time. So one of us had to leave. So I usually leave the house and leave her home to do her work. But I literally signed up with every company. There's some companies that are with signing order, and they'll tell you, if you have a profile on signing order, we'll find you there. Or they're on SnapDocs, or they're on some kind of platform. They'll tell you, we'll find you. But at the same time, when those orders come in and I say that I'm available, I would call them and say, hey, my name is Tia. I said that I'm available for this job, this day, this time. I just want to let you know.
And that's a great marketing technique. That's a great thing for people to keep in mind. So you do have she's showing you that you do have to do the work. You do have to put in that effort. And this is a great example of, I tried it my way. My way did not work. I tried to cut corners. Cutting corners did not work. And it got me a little bit, but it didn't get me to where I needed to go. And trying her way, it showed her that, okay, it's possible. But what next? And this is where we see a lot of notaries hit a stumbling block, or they stall out thinking that, okay, I'm doing it and it's not working. What she was doing was skipping steps. And now she went back after some things, life happened. She went back to the course, went back to the steps, wrote the steps out, followed the steps one by one, but she took it a little extra further. After she decided, okay, I'm going to not only call these companies, I'm not only going to market my information to these signing services, all 100, I'm going to contact them multiple times. So she's doing follow-up calls. On top of contacting them multiple times, she's responding to the notifications, where Vanessa always tells us, guys, keep your phone on. Answer your phone. Pay attention to those notifications. So she not only responded to the notifications, but what she's telling you guys is she reached out to those signing companies. So secured signings, or let's say Doe Signing sent her a message and said, we have this closing on this date, this time, are you available? She decided to click yes, I want to accept the closing. And after accepting it, she got on the phone and called Doe Closing and let them know, hi, my name is Tia Drakeford. I accepted it. Is this still on the table? And that helped her to get the closing. That helped her to be able to be the notary signing agent to go out there to that closing. That's marketing. You have to put yourself out there. You have to do the legwork. So here we are now. What is this? April, June? What month are we in? May. Well, but days. Okay, we are in May 2022. And where are you right now in the process? How much work are you getting? How busy are you?
I am getting, it has its ups and downs. And this is one thing that people, I don't think, realize, that it's not always going to be steady work. You do have to go that extra mile, and you do have to have your Google business page. You do have to answer your phone at 9 o'clock at night.
I didn't hear you. You have to have your what?
Your Google business page. Google My Business.
Business page is important, and we have a course that will help you with that. Vanessa just did a webinar on that, or do we have one coming up? I have to look at Eventbrite, but you can go to the website www.notarytonotary.com, and under our events listing, you can see all the events, all the webinars that we have coming up. But we have a training for your Google business page where you can learn what you need to do to make sure that it's live, correct, and you're getting your name out there. You did your Google business page.
I have my Google business page, I have my business Facebook page, and I have my business Instagram page. So I'm not the best at posting, and that I fall short on, and that's on me, and I'm getting better at it. Not that my creativity, sometimes I get a little wordsy in post and writing up things, and you don't want to vomit what you want to say on people. You want to
short and sweet.
You want to tease them to make them call you. And I actually had one lady who called me on a Sunday to do a general notary, and she said she picked me because of my picture. Important.
Vanessa says that too. That is an important thing to remember. And with us having a signing service also, when we go and look at these profiles on signing order, guys, your profile needs to be complete. You need to have a complete profile. You need to have your picture up, have a good working telephone number. Make sure your credentials are up there. Like for us, our notary signing agent exam is required to work under On Time Notary, which you can go to signingorder.com. Make sure you have a full profile. And for iNotarize, which is our E-Notary platform, that's about to launch. But make sure you have all of your credentials up there, because we look at that stuff. We want our clients to know that they know who they're looking for when we schedule a notary signing agent to come out to them. We want them to feel safe and secure with who they have coming to their homes. So that's a big one. Don't have Sexy Ann 2345 as your business notary name. Big Sexy 123. Have something respectful like Tia Drakeford or the name of your notary business. Whether it's On Time Notary, Notary to Notary, have that as your business title and a nice, clean, professional, at least a clean, professional headshot. Market yourself. You have to pay attention to what you're putting out there. That is that all attention is not great attention. No. So you want to make sure you have great professional attention and eyes on you because you need to market your business.
So my headshot is not even really a professional headshot. I was also doing Mary Kay years ago. So mine's is just really a picture of me. I actually I'm made up. It's not like I'm made up on purpose. Like when I was wearing makeup every day pre-pandemic. You know, so the original shot was the shot of me in the car until I realized that I had a client who was in a photography class and she had asked me to do a modeling session for her. And I remembered that she had sent me the headshot, you know, the pictures, a few of the pictures, and one was a really nice headshot. And I was like, oh, let me take this off my Facebook and put it on my business page. So I did switch it up to that picture because it has a more professional look to it. It's not like you can't see the car window behind me. So you want to make sure that whatever the picture is that you use, if you can't get a professional shot done, just have it look neat, have it look clean, nothing in the background that does not look professional. If you are in the car when you happen to do it, make sure the straps for the seat belt is not behind you, or you just have to make it look as professional as possible without having spent the money on a professional if you can't do it yet. Because we all take really great pictures. These phones take amazing pictures. It's really just getting the right picture.
You don't have to pay for a photographer to come and take your pictures as long as you have something appropriate that sends out a nice image of yourself. That's all that you need. But you want to make sure that all of those steps that are listed for you to take, that you take those steps and know with confidence that you're doing that to further yourself in your business. You're only cheating yourself if you decide that you don't want to take the necessary steps that we're giving you in order to further your notary business. So on a good day, on a great week, what does Tia's week look like? About how many signings do you do? Are you doing it full time now?
I am doing it full time. It is a little kind of slow here in Jersey, but I've been getting more different title companies, different signing services contact me. So a couple of weeks ago, I got contacted by Service Link. Now I had applied with them last year, and I think I sent them sent another application this year, but they called me to activate my profile. And the second they activated my profile, I got a signing for the end of that week. And, it's been it's not as consistent as I would like. And that's just, I think, in the area that I'm in, because I am signed up with multiple platforms.
Are you still signing up?
I'm still, all the time. All the time.
And that's a good thing. Just because you hit the 100 mark doesn't mean, I can stop here. I'm done. I don't have to do anything else. You have to continue to be consistent. So along with the marketing yourself through the signing services, what other steps have you taken, or what other steps can you let our new notaries or our notaries who feel like they might have hit a stumbling block, what steps or advice could you give them in order to keep going, or encouragement to know that you can get further than where you are?
I'm going to say this. The only limitations you have are the limitations you put on yourself. If you really want it, if you really want the freedom, the time, the flexibility, you have to work for it. You have to be consistent. You can't slack, because when you slack, you're giving yourself nothing. I say to you this. I say to you this. Stay on the grind no matter what it takes. You're not going to get 10 signings right away, because they're going to look for experience. You may have to fudge some of your experience. This is why I said we did the mock trials, so that gives you a little bit of experience. But be consistent. Do not give up. There are times where I cry. There are times where I beat myself up. There are times I want to quit, but I can't. And I'm not going to, because this is what I want. Stay connected to people who will encourage you, who will uplift you. Stay out of negativity in all realms. From family, sometimes you have to cut them off. I don't talk to my mother about my business. I just don't. She's not not that she won't support me. I just don't. Sometimes you have to keep things to you. You have to move in silence. And then you show the world, once you've made your grand move, just what it is you've been doing while you're not at the club. I don't know if anybody go to clubs anymore, because I'm 48. I don't go to a club. I ain't been to a club since I was 22-ish, I think. Believe in yourself. Tap into people who are going to pour into you. Pour into yourself. Read encouraging, educational, self-development material. I'm also an empire builder. So Vanessa has, we have books that we read. And then I'm in other networking groups with other like-minded entrepreneurial business people. And you got to stay.
There is a saying, you are the company that you keep. Mindset is definitely key. Our Empire Builders group is amazing. We come together in the mornings, 7 a.m. We go on our Zoom calls, and Vanessa runs the group. So you can join Empire Builders also, and I'll put the link in the chat. It's all about encouragements. We change what we talk about. We have homework in the group. We hold each other accountable of things that we should be doing to motivate and push ourselves and strive further, so that we aren't slacking and that we can be the best versions of ourselves. Mindset is definitely key. If you tell yourself that you are going to be successful, what you are in turn doing is telling yourself that that's the only option that you have. So then you will seek nothing but to get to what you told yourself that your life requires, which is success. That is definitely key. So, and it's the same thing that goes along with this business too. If you tell yourself that you want to be a successful signing agent, and that you are not going to fail, what you will in turn do is take that course and follow those steps. You're going to follow the steps that are given to you, and you're going to put action behind what it is that you were taught, and you can't do anything but help to succeed. And Tia has definitely been able to show us that, you know what? At first I tried a little bit. It didn't work. I had to keep my job, and I was unhappy on the job. But then when I decided that this is not for me, though she didn't quit, she didn't have a choice. The universe worked it out to show her, okay, we heard you. You're not happy here. You want to go there. You're not taking the steps to go there. The universe made her go there. But with her being there, she's now giving herself no other option. She has no other option but to succeed, because she still has to sustain. So what is she doing? She's taking the necessary steps. She went back to the course. She revisited the information. She followed the steps step by step. And now she has signing services contacting her. Now she has signing services reaching out to her, and she's getting more consistent work. And you too can do that. You can join our one-on-one coaching program, and our coaches are amazing.
Absolutely.
Amazing. When you get into the coaching program, it's a one-on-one session that is about you. It works on your struggle problem areas to help you get out of that and to give you more encouragement to see, okay, I can maybe do it this way, tweak things to turn it this way, because that way wasn't working for me. They are awesome. Nakia and Angel are by far some amazing coaches, and they're both successful. Nakia is an amazingly successful notary, so you're learning firsthand from someone who has been through the steps, have taken the initiative, and now she doesn't have to do it because she's coaching other people to get there. Tia, I thank you for taking the time out to come up here and talk to our viewers and tell them your story. I'm going to go through these comments and see what questions I may have missed, or open the door for anyone who has questions for Tia or myself. Anything you guys want to ask, anything you guys would like to know. I'm going to look through these comments and see if
the
I
biggest
missed
thing
anything.
is to stay connected, stay in tune to what is being available to you. When Vanessa goes on YouTube, if you can, get in the session, because you don't know what you're
You
going
can
to pick
subscribe
up.
to our YouTube channel. So you go
Subscribe
to
to the
YouTube,
channel.
look up Notary to Notary. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, and that way you get the notifications when we're going live. And there's always gems that are being thrown out. Free gems are thrown out all the time on how to build your business, how to market yourself, how to fix and create your Facebook business page. It's been times that we've been on lives and we've stopped. Okay, give us the information to your Facebook business page.
Absolutely.
To see, okay, it's not live. Let's show you how to do this live. So it is amazing information that she's always giving to you guys to show that it's not just about you taking the course. It's about us making sure that we give the information out there to help you guys. For this question about the Facebook grant page, we again have so many different avenues to encourage you guys and to help you grow and build your business. We have a Facebook grant business page, which you will go through our website, notarytonotary.com, and click on courses, and there's a Facebook webinar, a business grant webinar that we did that you can watch to learn how to apply to the grants yourself. But we also have a business grant membership through the website that connects you to our Facebook page. And every week we're posting grants that we do all together as a unit to show, okay, this is the grant we're going to work on this week, guys. Sometimes we're posting 2 and 3 grants in the group. Some people find looking for grants as a headache. It's hard for some people to find grants. Most of the time you get bombarded with spam messages. It tells you to pay for this or sign up for that. So what we've done is cut out the middle person. You sign up for the membership. The membership is $27 a month, but we give you those grants. We give you the grants, and we do the grants with you so that you can apply for these grants. And some of our students have won these Comcast grants with us. We have success stories on that too. So that's just another avenue that can assist you with growing your business and being successful. iNotarize is our E-Notary platform. It's lowercase I Notarize, and that's our E-Notary platform that is launching in July. And that platform, you'll be able to bring your e-notary clients to you, but we'll also be giving out e-notary clients as well. It's a hybrid platform. You can go to inotarize.com now and read up on information about our founders circle and how the the platform itself is going to work. It is an amazing platform, guys. If you have not signed up for our e-notary course, make sure to do that. Our e-notary course will teach you everything that you need to know to go and be an e-notary and be a successful e-notary. It teaches you various platforms that you can use right now in this moment and shows you how to use those platforms. It shows you what you need to do to get your digital certificate and what a digital certificate is. We give you the free digital seal just for being a student, your free e-seal just for being a student. It just gives you everything step by step on what you will need in order to be able to make it. If that's in turn what you want to do is SOAR, Notaries to Notary will take you there.
Sure will.
Hello, I am Portia, notary out of Illinois. I've been a notary since October of last year, and I've not signed one notary yet. I'm looking for a mentor. Which angle to go start in? Our one-on-one coaching. We have one-on-one coaching that will be amazing for you. You go to notarytonotary.com and click on one-on-one coaching. In the coaching, you get a 30-minute audio or Zoom call with your coach, and you get to schedule the session. So with our one-on-one coaching sessions, you get to schedule within that month how many sessions that you want to do. It's not just one session. You click on the link, you get to see their calendar, and you get to sign up for the sessions that you need. You also get weekly check-ins. You get the number to the text line. You get a list of 100 signing services and title companies to get you started right off the gate. It's so many different avenues, and I can't say it enough that our coaches are amazing, and they really, really care about their students. They check on you. They make sure that you have the resources that you need. They make sure that they hold you accountable for what you guys are discussing in your one-on-one coaching session. It is amazing. So, Portia, I would say you head on over to that website and sign up for our one-on-one coaching, and they will definitely, definitely help you. You guys have any more questions for us at all? For those who are looking to sign up, you can also you can go and do your research. You can look at our business review page and see the awesome reviews about the Notaries to Notary community in itself. The founder, Vanessa Terry, is amazing.
I love Vanessa.
She's a great spirit, and she has so much drive and passion behind what she's doing and making sure that she's touching as many people as she can to let them know that you can do this. You can do this, and the steps really do work. Look her up as listed on Forbes Next 100 list. She is amazing, absolutely amazing. There are books that she's published that can really help you. 2 books are her E-Notary Ron book, her How to Make 100K in a Week. We also have our Notary to Notary journal, where you can, if you don't have a journal with you to take on you to these signings, it's a Notary to Notary journal so that you can make sure you're recording your signings accurately. Everything that you need, guys, we all have it for you. The Empire Builders. Let me write that down for you guys. Put it in the chat for you. So there's a website that you will go to is empirebuilders.thinkifit.com. We also have our Empire Builders group. I think she changed the name. I have to double check with Vanessa. It used to just say Empire Builders. I think it now says Coaching with Vanessa Terry. So I have to get that for you. but I'll make sure I list it up here before we get off. Do you have any more advice to share with our students, or any more questions, guys? Any more questions do you have?
Again, I just say stay connected, stay positive. I mean, there's so many people out there who want to show you the fast cash, and this is what we're doing, that they're doing, but they never show you the dark side. And not to say the dark side has to stay dark forever, but just like any other business, there's a high and there's a low.
Work.
It's a high and there's a low, and it's hard work. And in that low, you got to work to make that high come back up. If you're not getting signings for loan closings, reach out to your hospitals, reach out to the rehabs, reach out to car dealers, reach out to everybody. We were on, I think it was the NNA summit, the spring winter summit that they did. And someone said to advertise at the post office. And I hadn't thought about that because I just didn't. Like, I think they have notary I thought they had a notary at the post office, but they may not. And even though UPS has a notary available, they're not always there. So there are so many places where you can market to bring in income. Vanessa's always telling us, marketing. Marketing never stops. You market in your sleep. You have to in order to reach any kind of level in any business, any field, you have to market. No, I don't find that New Jersey is saturated.
This is the thing. So when people say oversaturated, any avenue, any business field can be considered oversaturated. But if someone else is doing it, that means you can do it too. If someone else is successful, that means you too can be successful, whether it's one person doing it or 1,000 people doing it. If there is one person that is making a living off of this business and killing it, then that means you can do it too. They're no different from you, from me, from Vanessa, from Tia, from anyone. So that, again, that's mindset. If your mindset has already convinced you of one thing, then that's the collective that you're gonna go with. So don't tell yourself. Let's even take that out of there. Don't tell yourself that it's oversaturated or so many people are doing it that means I can't. You can't if you say you can't. But
what I'm gonna say to Melissa is, people are doing it, but they may not be doing it correctly or professionally. You set yourself apart by how you conduct your business. I reached out to a college friend I hadn't spoken to in maybe 6 years. And he's like, oh, so what are you up to? I was like, oh, I'm a notary, but I'm a mobile notary. People like, when he was like, really? He was like, we need more of that. He's in Newark. I'm in Bergen County. He's in Essex County. We're 45 minutes apart. He had no idea that people were doing mobile notary. Most people don't know that people are doing mobile notary unless you tell them. They think the notary's at the bank. The bank closes at 5. I'm available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I conduct my business in a professional way. I walk in with my files intact. I walk in, I have my face coverings on. People say, well, do you want me to wear, do you want, your house, your choice, but I wear mine per CDC protocol. We're not sitting on top of each other, so we're good. But you stand out and you kill that mindset by how you conduct your business. There's 1,000 car dealerships in Bergen County at least. Now, one person is missing buying a car. You could ride by Route 46. There's about 100 dealerships within a 2-mile, 3-mile, 4-mile stretch. Is it oversaturated with car dealerships? Absolutely. But after Hurricane Ida, couldn't nobody get a car. But the market was saturated for people who wanted to buy cars, but they couldn't get one because the dealerships didn't have a car. You set yourself out on the way you conduct your business. Walk in professional. Conduct yourself professionally. Answer the phone professionally. You know, contact the way that the signing services want you to contact people. Contact them.
That's another thing too. Another great marketing tip. Contacting the signing service is awesome, but also remember when you go on these signings, take your business cards. Leave your business cards. Don't go to these signings with just your signing packet and blue and black pens. Make sure you're leaving your information too. These are real people that have lives outside of just buying and selling or refinancing their homes. Leave your business information. Reach out to people and make sure that they know that you are available and you can be contacted, because you don't just sign closings. You can do general notary work too. It's many different avenues that you can go down to make sure, again, that Google business page, you'll get awesome leads off of your Google business page. So it's just all in, again, your mindset and how you market yourself. So no, nothing's oversaturated unless you say it is. So don't allow your mind to be oversaturated. And Melissa, you got this.
You got it, girl. Let me tell you something. What I also do is after a closing, I send out a personal thank you card, handwritten thank you card.
That's a great marketing technique also.
And I send my business card, even though I left one.
Anita asked about the Empire Builders Group. Right now they're not, but they will be back meeting in the morning soon. We are putting that back on our schedule.
Anita. But yeah, it's really what you want.
Rose Lee, no, it is not prohibited. You can leave the signers your business information. You can leave them your business information. You can let them know if they have any general notary work that they can contact you, and you tell them your business hours. Make sure you have your website or your Google business page information listed somewhere where they can pull you up. But yes, you can definitely leave them your information. You're the notary that came to notarize their work, so you definitely can let them know that you are still available if they need any other services. That's completely fine and appropriate. Sunny Beach says, no such thing as too many notaries, as no such thing as too many McDonald's. Room for all of us. I like your analogy.
I love it. There's a McDonald's, a Wendy, and a Burger King all within the same block, and they all sell the same stuff.
All of them. And all of them are still in business. They all still making it. They all have customers still coming and going. So, and this is the one thing I say, and I tell my children this also. There can be a million people doing the same thing, but Tia is not going to market herself and run her business the way Anastasia is. I'm not going to market myself and run my business the same way Vanessa is, or the same way Anita is, or the same way Shalita is. It's you and how you present yourself out, put yourself out there, present yourself to the world, and how you go about your business. So as long as you remember that the only person you're competing with is the person that you was yesterday, and that being that you got another opportunity today to try your hand and to push yourself further, as long as you continue to do that, it will pay off. It definitely will pay off. Tia says hi, Anita. Anita, Tia says hi. Anita says hi.
We got it.
So all tripped up. And I've been getting a few general notary jobs here and there. I love. Yes, and you ask for those reviews, guys. Make sure when you have your notary clients or you're doing your general notary work, even when you go do loan closings, you can ask those signers to leave you a Google review. That's how you get yourself up there in the algorithm. And that's a good thing too, so that when people Google notaries in my area, you'll come up And you'll learn that in the Google business course also. When you go to these new areas and these random areas, take out your phone and Google your business. Ping yourself in that area. Let them know that you are in that area right now, so you'll start coming up for people in that area. When I go random places, I pull out my phone, I pull out my daughter's phone, Google Serene Signatures LLC. Make sure you pull me up. Yes, you have to remember those marketing tactics. You have to remember to put yourself out there. Having a business, there is no I'm too shy. There is no I just want to be in the background. No, you got to put yourself out there. You are the face of your business as a notary signing agent. You are your walking billboard. So remember, keep business cards on you. People still use business cards. Get Popple so that you can have your electronic business cards if you don't want to get business cards, but make sure you have your Google business page. Make sure you're following the steps in the course. If you need a little bit more encouragement, reach out to our one-on-one coaches. We are definitely here to help. We're here to help all the time. We answer calls, we answer emails, after hours, in between hours, during hours. We are here for you guys.
Yeah, it's important that this is something I told my daughter when she was, I think, in like elementary school. I said to her, I said, you never know when you're making your first impression.
I tell myself that every impression I make is a first impression, because there's always someone random that might be watching you.
Exactly. And I said to her, I said, because you never know where people are watching you. I said, you see those kids that stand on Palisade Avenue in front of McDonald's with their pants down and they're acting foolish and being disrespectful, and that business person walks in trying to get a coffee or a drink and they can't get through the door? I said, when those same people walk into their office for a potential summer job, they may not know their name, but they will know that face, and they will be like, no, I will not hire them because of the way they behaved in front of a store. My daughter has gotten help for her college education from people who she waited tables on at an IHOP at school. Her professor has found grants for her because he said, where you go every day? My daughter went to Delaware State. She was working at the Dover Downs Casino, one of the restaurants in the casino, after school every day. He goes, where do you go every day? She's like, I'm going to work. He says, why are you going to work? Because I have to pay my education. From him watching her, observing her, not knowing what she's doing or where she's going, he found her money.
Always come dressed to impress, and remember that you are, again, the walking billboard for you and your company. You are the walking billboard for yourself. So it's all in how you present yourself. And another thing to remember, guys, is that in this industry, it's you. You are the notary signing agent. So you have to remember that the way you display yourself, social media, the way you talk to others, be personable. Smile, even if you have on a mask. Smile when you're talking to people. Shake hands. Ask random questions. Networking is amazing. Word of mouth really travels. The same way you can go and meet a random person and smile and say, it was nice to meet you. What do? It's the same way when your face balled up and you look like and somebody see that magnet on the side of your car that say you own Serene Signatures. Oh, I'm not going to her. She got a nasty attitude. People really do. People talk about experiences, good and bad. So you have to remember that helps with either hurting you or helping and getting your business out there. I just literally right before this live had 2 random walk-ins for general notary work. Why? Because someone was talking about me at Walmart. Word of mouth is amazing. It's amazing. It's a free marketing technique too. But you have to remember that how you display yourself out there in the world, again, is how it's going to come back in you, and it could hurt you or it could help you. But to answer your question about the Facebook group, I didn't forget you. It's still listed under Empire Builders. So we have a couple of Facebook groups. We have Notary to Notary, which is for our students. You can go and network and get so many free gems there and introduce yourself, ask questions when you need to. We have our Facebook business grant page, which is Notary to Notary's Facebook business grant. You get that information where you get the link when you sign up for the membership, and that's through notarytonotary.com. Click on courses, click on Facebook business grant membership, and once you become a member, it'll link you over to the business page on Facebook, the group. You request the group, I add you once I verify that you're a student, and you get access to all of the grants. And when you enroll today with that 20% off code ANA, you don't just start from today. You can go back and see all of the grants we already applied for, and you can still apply yourself. That free money can help you grow your business. You don't want to spend unnecessary revenue and have this huge overhead cost, and then you get discouraged because you're not seeing return back for what you put out. Apply for those grants, guys. And our Empire Builders group, amazing encouragement to take you further, to thrust your business further than where you are now. You learn about business credit. You learn about insurance. You learn about what books are you reading. You need to continue to read to get your mind elevated to another level. So many gems out here for you guys. Notary to Notary is definitely here to help. Head on over, notarytonotary.com. Look at all the amazing things that we have to offer. It definitely will help you build a successful notary signing agent business. I thank you so much, Tia, again.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for letting me share. I say this a lot to people, and when I say it, they look at me like, what are you talking about? I said, I live my life on a stage. I'm not an actress, I'm not an actor, I'm not a singer, but I've always worked in the public eye. So I know that this is the stage wherever I am. Even during the pandemic, people would say, like, I would do my eyes and they'd be like, so I posted, when they can't see your face, they can see your eyes and you smile through your eyes. Everything that we do as entrepreneurs, and when we're introducing ourselves as a business owner or even just as a person, you have to look at it as being on stage. You have to be able to jump from, I just got out of the car in a crazy situation, to I'm walking into somebody's house and can't show that situation was crazy in a car. Like yesterday, I went to a signing and the client's street was closed off for construction, up and down. And I pulled in front of their house once I got around the cones and parked in their driveway. And I go, oh, did you know your street was closed off? And they were like, no. And he looks out the door and goes, oh, okay. And it's a one-way street. But if I had not been familiar with the area, I would not have known that. And I could have been all kind of frazzled because I'm trying to figure out, how am I going to get to this house when the street's closed and there's no parking on the street because they're tearing up the street. So those things happen. That's real life, that happens. But when you get out of the car and you walk up to that door, you can't show that. You can't show that you're flustered or frustrated. And even the signing yesterday, I got the documents in less than an hour before the signing appointment. And I had to text the client and say, listen, I'm going to run a few minutes late because I just got the document. I'm coming, and I had been on the phone with the company that hired me, and I'm like, well, I just got this and this is a little crazy. And they, everything went fine.
Life happens, and you find to work it out and you work through it. But communication is key when it comes to situations like that. You just make sure you communicate with your signers, let them know what's going on, communicate with title or the signing service company that you're going through. Make sure you keep that communication going, and you keep a positive mindset, and you stay focused on the task at hand, which is making sure you have an amazing signing. But you guys got this. Thank you guys for listening to us this hour. You guys are amazing. We are here. Notary to Notary is here to help with all of your notary signing agent needs. If you're just starting out, if you are already a notary signing agent and you need a little bit of extra assistance, even if you're seasoned and you want to brush up on your skills, Notary to Notary is definitely here for you. So reach out to us if need be. You can always email us at admin@notarytonotary.com. You will get me directly. You are always welcome to message us through our social media sites, which is Facebook or Instagram. Our YouTube page, you can subscribe and leave questions and comments there also. You are always welcome to contact the company itself. We are here for you guys. Even in the course, you're able to ask questions through the course and get the answers that you need to your questions. We don't just leave you out there. We are available for you to help you succeed. Do not doubt yourself. There's no stress, no strife, no woe is me. You got this. You got this. Follow the steps. The steps have proven to work, and we will help you get there. So you guys will see me next week with another amazing notary. Her name is Cynthia. I will be interviewing her on Wednesday, so you guys can hear her story and the steps that she took to now. She got a book of her own, guys. So till next week, I bid you guys adieu. I tell you to have a wonderful, amazing weekend. Enjoy this hot, beautiful weather.
It's raining here in Jersey, so
it is 90-something degrees here in Virginia. I will not complain because it could either be cold, like you said, raining. It could be worse. I'm grateful. It's a beautiful day. I was given another opportunity, as you all are also. So tomorrow when you wake up setting your intentions. Set your intentions that you are going to have a wonderful day. What you did not get to do yesterday, you're going to start tomorrow. What you did not get to do yesterday, meaning today, you're going to do tomorrow. You're going to wake up. You're going to sign up for those signing services. You're going to call them. You're going to when you get off this live, you're going to take 20 minutes and start your Google business page, or make sure it's live. You guys got this. We are definitely here to help.
It's 11 days left in a month. What can you do?
A lot. A whole lot.
There's a
whole lot.
There's a whole lot.
Right now, you can do a lot in 11 days. You can change the trajectory of your life in 11 days. Now, if you want to change it for good or worse, that's on you. But you can do a lot in 11 days. So let's make the last 11 days of May amazing. Amazing and wonderful.
And I will post in the group at the end of the month to see where everybody is. I posted in Empire Builders my halfway point. I didn't post it in the Facebook, in the Notary to Notary Facebook group. But I'm going to post
it. Guys, go join these groups.
Let's get it.
Let's do some accountability, because I'm checking you in 11 days to find out how many signings you've done.
I'm checking on me too. I almost didn't think I was gonna make it, but I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it.
We're not saying that.
No, I'm gonna make it.
I'm gonna make it. No, what you're affirming is that you can, you will, and you must. You got this.
I got this.
Until next time, guys. Happy signings. Thank you for joining, guys.